Hi guys. I do not know if you can see me or hear me or anything like that. So, hi Becky, can you hear me? If you can, it's looking pretty good. Oh, I guess I should have written it down. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Laura. Can you guys hear me? Oh, good. Oh, awesome. Yay, it looks like it's gonna work. I'm actually streaming through my phone. I'm like, oh my gosh. Now I'm through the computer, through the phone. It's kind of wild. Yay! So, how's everybody? How's everybody been doing? I really haven't gotten a chance to see. I mean, I haven't been on the internet hardly at all. I mean, we've been so busy. Thanks, guys. Oh, good. Well, we'll see how bad it lags, too. That's another thing. Because this is using my phone as a hotspot, Wi-Fi through the phone. So, hi, Nettie. I missed you guys so much. But we're having fun. We're about to freeze to death, but we're having fun. It was, so hot. And Becky, I can't believe you said last night, that it was 100, and it's supposed to be 99 in Birmingham. And I don't know if that furnace is going to be terrible. Hi, Brittany. Um, the I thought I'd show you, and maybe do my little drawing today, while I was talking to you. Um, I started Inktober, and I think you guys probably know what Inktober is, and it's to do one ink drawing every day. Yeah, yeah, Nettie. The thing of it is, I had all my summer clothes in there, and the I brought winter clothes because I knew towards the end of this month that it was going to get chilly. But we've had 4 solid days, and today's the fifth day of rain. And when it's in the 50, when you're used to 100 and then it goes to 50 and it rains, it's so cold. Yeah, Laura, that's the thing. Hi, Sherry. I was going to show you. And some days I've done 2 and 3, but I was going to show you, I'm not by any chance, by any means, a very good with drawing. My drawing skills they lack greatly. So, at least it's not snowing yet. My friend was posting pictures of her place in Montana, and the snow was like up over the door of a couple of her buildings that she can't get into. Somebody was going to clean the drive off enough for her to park. But Brittany, I just came on. We are in Michigan. We're in Midland, Michigan. Jeffrey started Santa Claus school this morning. I haven't had a chance yet. I've been busy all morning getting things sorted out. Camper's kind of a mess because it's 4 days of rain. You track in a lot of mess. We were in Grand Haven, Michigan, which is over on the west side of the state, for a couple of days visiting my cousin, which we had a lot of fun, even though it rained. And yesterday we had fun. We took a ride in the morning, and we went to the east side of the state and to the lake over Lake Huron. The waves were something fierce. I mean, the wind here has been awful, and the water, they're telling us that the lakes are up over a foot what they normally are, and I think something like 18 inches over their normal. So the lakes are high. I mean, we saw people's houses where the water is almost up to their house. Yeah, Brittany, and that's it. all of the lakes are high. So it's just, I mean, people's docks are underwater. So, anyways, this is this drawing, and I mean, sorta. Um, this one came out better than I thought when you look at it the second time. Um, but we've had fun. We've played games and, you know, done stuff. Yesterday we went to, this is this one. We went to dinner with a bunch of other Santas. There's about 200 people in this class. Um, and I'm not doing the classes, but I am going to do the fun stuff with them. Like tomorrow we are going to Frankenmuth. Now, I'm from Michigan, so I've been to Frankenmuth. We actually had our anniversary dinner, or no, our rehearsal dinner at the Bavarian Inn in Frankenmuth. And it's so funny because that was 35 years ago, the end of this month, and we're going to have dinner at the Bavarian Inn tomorrow night. So, and there's that one. So, this one's not too bad. I went big on this one, and I don't know why, but. So what has everybody been doing? Becky, are you going to stream this afternoon? I think Becky was talking about it. There, this is at 2:30. Okay, well I saw that this morning, and I was going to stream this after lunch and decided if I was going to do it, I should do it now, because I didn't want to interrupt your stream, which is fine because I kind of have to go get Jeff and do some things there. So guys, Becky's going to stream this afternoon at 2:30. So anyway, so I thought I would do today's October. This is just scribbles, you know. I don't always do just one, but I am doing them in ink, which is not my normal. So I decided I would do my drawing with you guys. That's not sweet of me, Becky. That's just you know, that's what we're supposed to do for each other. Paper crafting and painting, back to sewing and quilting. Well, Laura, that's, you know, I've sort of switched to, I'm still making beads, not right now because of the trip, but I'm still doing beads, but just not like I was before, and I'm doing paper, mixed media. So, see, Becky, that's it. So you're being, hi, Roy. Yep, you better change your nap time. There's no naps between 2 and 4. No naps for between 2 and 4. I'm trying to stick to the simpler drawings in here just because I am not really very good. And I'm going to try this one. We'll see how it goes. And I'm putting the pages down here so that I can show you guys when I do it. Yeah, did I see that Roy put up a video, Becky? Roy's here. He can answer his own self. I think I heard, and I'm sorry about the heater, but I cannot turn it off. If I do, I'll freeze to death. Well, there you go, Roy. We train ourselves too, don't we? That's the whole point of for me to do a drawing every day, is that drawing is not something I do well. So that, and I had to resort to these, which means that then I can't see the chat very well. Okay, Roy, I'll try to take a look at it tonight. The Wi-Fi here in this particular park is pretty much non-existent, so I have to use my phone data to do this, and I have to kind of, even though I have unlimited data, I like to kind of keep a check on it to make sure that I don't really crash it. That, and it gives Jeff some data to use once in a while when we have to do something. I doubt you guys can see this very well. I tried to bring the camera in. I wonder if I can lower the camera. The heater's not loud. Thanks, Nettie. The biggest problem is it sits right over top of me. If I put it on the furnace, it would be terrible. Hold on just a minute, guys. I'm going to see if I can bring the camera down. Oh, that's not in focus at all. Huh. That's interesting because it was in focus earlier. Now, I'm going to try to bring the camera down and see if that helps. I'll be right back. Oh, I'm giving you all a headache. Did y'all just get totally dizzy? Oh, good, Laura. That's good. But maybe that's a little bit better as far as seeing what I'm doing. I'm hoping so. It may be just the my computer. So, well, Roy, I'll have to watch it later and see. I've been catching a few live streams. I caught Lisa Monday for a little while and Becky last night. Of course, I was so tired. We had been out in that wind and rain, and it just wore me out. So, Roy's been making videos. Becky's gonna make borders. And Laura's switching over to fabric. What are the rest of you gonna do? Or working on? I do know that I cannot talk and chat and draw. That I just learned that. Yeah, I haven't done much. Final video's in focus. Great. Thanks, Laura. Oh, I'm using my webcam, so I guess it's probably just the stream, um, how my Wi-Fi is picking up because I'm watching while I film. That's the thing. We did go last night. There's actually a vendor here that vends with Santa Claus stuff. Um, and I got some suggestions for patterns. Um, I what I want for Jeffrey is like a waistcoat kind of thing, a longer coat. And I got a good suggestion last night. One of the gals said to try Victorian patterns and also, this one should have come there. Also to try patterns for Civil War patterns, because the Civil War patterns, there would be a longer coat. I mean, I can make him pants, it's not a problem, and I can make shirts and vests and that kind of thing. But the longer waistcoat, it would be nice if I didn't have to try to make my own pattern. Okay, it looks like some snail with wings. I don't know. I think we'll add a little. Well, yeah, Laura, with as much else as you've got going on. I use my video camera and really like it um, to make videos, but it's about what I need to do when I'm just live streaming. That there, I have to use a different camera. I can't use my video camera to live stream. Or I have not figured out how to use my video camera to live stream. That is really what I should say. Hi, Zoe. An Uncle Sam costume. Yes, that might work. I need to go look. Hi, Holly. I'm also waiting for the velvets and things to come out this fall because, you know, in the summertime, you don't get as many nice fabrics. Jeffrey's also wanting red Hawaiian shirts. So I've got to hunt some. I'd like to hunt some rayon that's red, or different colors of red, I should say. It's so hot at home that for everyday wear, even if it's an adult situation, it will be much better to have um, Hawaiian shirts. But these guys are real into it. You should have seen the line of red cars that were in the parking lot last night. It was, I got the biggest giggle out of it because there was like 15 red cars all in a row. Yeah, Laura, that's right. In the far off future, when you have more time in your day. I don't know. This is not. It's not terrible, but it doesn't look like a rose. Yes, Holly, it's for Inktober. Um, I'm I'm using this book to draw from right now since we're on our trip, and I mean I've drawn some other things, but um, the point for me is just to try to draw because I'm not very good at it, um, and to use an ink pen instead of um, a pencil. Now, oh, what is his name? The young man, and I'm pretty sure he's a young man. It doesn't seem like he's an older person from the sound of his voice. Um, Jake is, I think, his name. He said if you want to use pencil, use a pencil. It's supposed to be about fun. I get emails from him. Um, it's just about drawing every day, and I have been getting up and doing it first thing in the morning. This morning I had to get Jeff to, if I was going to have the car, I had to get Jeff to Santa school. So I didn't draw this morning, so I thought I would come and draw online with you guys. The leaves haven't quite turned yet. That's not bad. It kind of looks like a rose. McCall 7003. Thank you, Becky. Um, I honestly have not looked. Jake Parker. Thank you, Laura. It's Jake Parker. Parker. Um, I honestly haven't looked for patterns yet because I had kind of thought we would see some at the school. and they haven't, so, but that's okay. It's not. Now, I am not drawing on the back of these pages. One of the things I thought I might do is if I drew something I really liked, put it on an art journal page. So I'm not drawing on the back, but also this paper is thin enough that it kind of bleeds through. So okay, 7374. 7374. Becky, are you looking them up online or E6573? 6573. Oops, 6573. Since you're, I didn't know you could. Roy, yes, keeping up with chat, especially if you are trying to do something like I am today with drawing. You know, it's like most of the time I can. Looked up long waistcoat and steam. I had forgot about steampunk jackets. Yeah. I want to make him more of a St. Nicholas type costume. I have to talk to him about it, but that's what I have in my mind. You know, something, but I'm definitely going to use real velvet, that kind of thing. Oh, Becky, I never even thought to look it up like that. I may have to do some research later. I'm just looking for another drawing to do. Something really simple. I like those. They're very simple. They're just tiny. That's kind of how I felt about it. Holly, the classic Santa. I want some. I want real velvet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do about the fur trim because I'm going to have to hunt for the fur trim. And then I've got to find him some nice boots. I had really, really hoped that there would be boots, people with boots and stuff. This particular Santa school doesn't seem to have a lot of vendors. I had thought maybe there would be more vendors, and there aren't, which that's okay. Just I don't know if I told y'all before I left home, I got my other eye surgery scheduled too. St. Nicholas robes. Oh, wizard patterns. That would be a very good idea. So many of the costume patterns are for kids, and they're so simplified that they aren't. It's like the Santa suit he has now. It's so simple that it doesn't have a lot of pizzazz. And one of the ladies suggested Victorian patterns, which I hadn't really thought about. There is so much noise in this park. Yeah, Holly, it's we actually have to be home by the 6th of November so that they have to measure your eyes when you do the cataract surgery, and the first one is really good, and I'm really, it went beautifully. I'm just having a real hard time adjusting to it all. Um, the the fact that I've spent my entire life being able to see close and now can't see close is it gets kind of hard sometimes. I'm not used to it. That's all. It's not that I can't see, and by the end of the day I get um my eyes get real tired because I've only got one done. That's the biggest problem right now, is the fact that only one has been finished. I like this kind of a design. I can draw it. But I'll be glad when I get both eyes finished up. Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, this eye sees really well. This eye can't see so well. And they keep telling me not to wear my glasses, but I can. Yeah, I think it is baby's. What is it? It's heliotrope, which I think they call it baby's breath. Heliotrope. I don't agree with these flowers, plants. Flowers. Narcissus-like odor. Wonder if it tells us on the next page. It doesn't tell us. It doesn't call it baby's breath, but I would say that that's a lot of what it is. Suitability. Never heard of that one, Laura. Thank you. But I really want to make him more of a Saint Nick coat type thing. He was real excited this morning. I'm so this has been such a long, hard thing to accomplish, with having been in the wreck and everything. It's taken so long to get here. We were headed here 3 years ago, and he has been, I don't know, it's just been so stressful for him. I mean, we didn't have a place to live, and he had to work on the house, and it's just been very stressful. So I'm really, really happy that he's getting to do this finally. Okay. Uh-oh. Question patterns. Oh, that might work. Mm-hmm. I really need to look, and I really need. It's not going to get done for this Christmas. That much I know. He's got a suit. It's just nothing. It just is. It's just kind of cheap looking, I guess is how to put it. It's not bad. It's pretty nice for what it is, but I just really want to get him something fancier. He has so much fun with this, and he enjoys it so much. Just need to get my posse on. That's right. When I get my posse on, they all find me all the things. Walton. It's like, where's Walton with Santa's? Where's Walton with Santa's? Yeah, Waldo. Where's Waldo with Santa's? That's true. You should have seen it this morning. Of course, mine is not. You could tell all the first timers. Okay. Jeffrey put on a green Hawaiian shirt this morning to go with the little red hat. Yes, but and they're not supposed to dress like Santas while we're at the school because the town does not like to confuse the children, is the deal. And so they asked them not to wear suits. They asked them, but all of these guys come in red tennis shoes and red hats and red t-shirts, and there was a lot of red out there this morning, and it was just a lot of fun. I went to registration this morning because I wanted to make sure that everything I needed was in the package, because I'm going to several events with Jeffrey, and I didn't know if they would need me. So I went and checked in with them. And there's all these men with all these beards. There's also a society of real bearded Santas. But you could tell the first timers, because like Jeff, they weren't wearing all red. Um, I will, Holly. I didn't want to this morning. I didn't want to take pictures of somebody that might not be happy that I was taking pictures, and I wanted Jeff to kind of get the lay of the land um, before I did that. But I took a picture of him this morning, and I was going to post it, but I just have been busy since I got back to the camper. Like I said, there was some housekeeping chores that really needed to be done. Um, the rain, it means that we walk in and there was a lot of dirt on the floor. Well, this isn't as full as theirs, but it's okay. I'm sure this is really exciting to watch. But you know, Roy, about not doing live streams, really and truly, these folks that we all have as friends out here in this community that we have is they're so awesome. I cannot tell you how much this community means to me. Hi, Patricia and Michelle, Santa and Art. Yep. Hi, Brenda. Did I miss Brenda? Coming in? Nope, I did. Okay, there we go. I didn't see you come in, guys. I'm sorry. If I've missed anybody else coming in, I do apologize greatly. So, okay, I think I've done enough. That's not too bad. I like that one. The rose didn't come out too good. Holly, since you came in late, I'll show you the ones I've done so far for, I chose this book because it had good paper, reasonably good paper, but thin enough if I decided I wanted to use it in a collage. So, these were from the first. Oops, let's push this up here a little bit. Santa and Art, perfect combination, and it's gold. Thank you, Nettie. I know it's not cold for some people, but it's cold when we've been used to all the 100-degree heat. I had to get all my long sleeve shirts out last night because I only had put 2 in the drawers. You know, when you live in a camper, you have fewer drawers, and so I can't have all my winter clothes and my summer clothes out at the same time. So I have the others sealed up in bags in a compartment. Well, the I had only had 2 winter shirts, and it's like, okay, now I'm really cold. I need my winter shirts. Yeah. Okay, have fun, Becky. We'll see you this afternoon, maybe. Becky's going to be on, guys, at about 2 o'clock, I think, between 2:30. They're going to color borders, so you'll want to check back in. And I just did this one this morning. So I've made it 3 days for Inktober. That's pretty good for me. Now we'll just see how it goes. Especially since this is something simple. The 100-day project that I did, it was a little, I can do this anywhere. That's one of the reasons why I decided to go ahead and do it. Good morning, Teresa. To do the project. Now, I don't know if I told everybody, but I've been making postcards and sending them to my mom so that I can, when I get home, have a record of everything. And I was just going to buy some postcards here and there. Crafters are awesome people. I totally agree, Roy. And thank you, guys. Thank you, Holly. Anyways, buying postcards has been difficult. This is the first time I've found any. I found these at the hotel last night, and since we'll be in Michigan and the colors are changing, I went ahead and bought some. But I've been making them as I go. I'll probably use one of these tonight because nothing real special is happening today. But I've been trying to send Mama a postcard every single day. And then when we get home, she's saving them for me. I am going to bind them in a book to keep. So I had pre-cut 4x6 cardstock, and I've been using brochures and stuff. Now, this is cheating because on tomorrow we're going to Bonner's and Frankenmuth. And while I probably could buy a postcard, I also have this cool brochure that I found last night. And so I thought I would make a postcard from it today. And have it so it's ready for tomorrow night is my plan. Sorry, my brain is only thinking about one thing at a time today. Walmart is good for souvenirs from different states and postcards. Holly, yeah, but you know, it's funny. Nettie, we didn't find any. Now, granted, we didn't stop a ton of times, and Walmart, the first time I've been to Walmart, that's another thing. Red Bay, Alabama does not have Walmart, and the first time we're to Walmart was a couple of days ago, and the postcards they had just, I don't know, it just didn't seem like they were really any kind of souvenir kind of thing. I stopped at a gas station day before yesterday, and all they had was like a Michigan squirrel, and you know, it's kind of weird. Lydia, oh, it's Linda, excuse me. I can't see over there very well. Yes, we're in Midland. Jeff is going to Santa Claus school right now. He's actually at school today. And we're in Midland. We're camping here for the week while he goes to school. Yeah, do you want to know what else is really horrible, guys? I have to actually go to the post office to mail these. Now, most of the campgrounds and places we've stayed have, standard mailbox, etc., that you can put mail in to go. This campground does not have any place for me to put outgoing mail. I asked her that I went inside and asked about it the other day, and they have no outgoing mail. Yeah, Lydia. I thought, since I wasn't sure I would find one, I'm going to go ahead and make this one, just because I know for sure that, then I have it. Are you in Frankenmuth? Or didn't you tell me you were in Mount Pleasant? I don't know why I was thinking you were in Mount Pleasant. I figured Bonners and the tour tomorrow. I think we'll be gone most of the day, because I think we tour Frankenmuth, and then we have dinner, and then we go to Bonners in the evening, is what I think we do. Now that I'm not going to guarantee. Okay. Yeah, we're in Midland. We came through Mount Pleasant, as a matter of fact. We come across 20. And Laura, it's like they, postcard stamps. Okay. Apparently, not many people buy postcard stamps either, because the postcard stamps are all the same. You can't. There's no choices. Other stamps you can get a choice of stamp, but I was looking to see if they had different stamps. Nope. It's been kind of fun to make the postcards too. I was prepared. I had pre-cut some cardstock and that kind of stuff, because I had a feeling I wouldn't find anything like in Red Bay. I mean, I found no place in Red Bay had a postcard. I was thinking about cutting that off of there. Maybe I'll cut the smaller one off. Let's see what it looks like. It's kind of fun to sit down in the evening and make a postcard, and then sometimes I don't write on it till the next morning. Depends on how wet it is. I'm hoping that they're making it through to Mom. I haven't asked her. I haven't talked to her. I have to tell y'all, last 2 weeks ago, we were in Red Bay working on the camper, and or having work done on the camper. We got 6 solar panels put on top of her. Haven't really had a place to test it yet because we've been hooked up most of the time. But it appears to work pretty well. Well, that's true, Nettie. Thank you, Holly. Yeah, Laura, that's the way it is. Holiday Inn. That was camping? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I know what kind of camping you do, Roy. I thought I like it's been fun. I've been having a good time with this. This is Holly, it goes from 8 to 4:30 today, and well, tomorrow, because they have to start at 8 tomorrow, but then we leave and go to Frankenmuth, and they don't expect us to get back until 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So it will be pretty much all day tomorrow. Then on Saturday, I think it's another long day for them. I think they go all day. And then at 6 Saturday night, we have a graduation dinner kind of thing that that I go to too. So they gave them a book this morning I saw. I didn't read it, but it was a book about a half an inch thick. That's what I thought, Roy. Now, I have been rounding the corners because on these homemade ones, I was afraid that it would get caught in the what do I call it? The machines, and tear it up. So I thought maybe rounding the corners would help them. And I've been coating it with Mod Podge. So I'm going to do that. And guys, I started to bring what do you call that? Matte medium, and I did bring some matte medium, but I emptied a matte medium container right before I left, and I mixed my Mod Podge and glue up, and I just like it better. So, everybody has their own thing about what they like. I'm just looking for a piece of trash paper. That'll work. No, Holly, it's not that long. It's actually pretty short. I thought it was a little longer than it is. The too skinny to go to Santa school. Actually, there were quite a few Santas that looked pretty fit. Now there are a lot of Santas now. the other thing is, you know, to afford Santa school and come here and pay to take a class, things like that, have the time off from your job to come here. Most of the Santas are my husband's age, or you know, retired or close to retirement. The young man we had dinner with last night, I'd say he's not quite as old as the rest of us, but um, he's, you know, he's getting there. So okay. Roy, yes. I mean, now you guys saw this camper when we were on Lisa's stream the other night, when we were still in Red Bay. This is not camping. This is way not camping. Jeff and I camped when we were first married. Um, we camped. We slept in the tent. We slept in the van. Uh, we have camped before. This is not camping. This is a house that has wheels, and it's about the size of a New York apartment or bigger. So, you know, we have 340 square feet when we're all opened up and out. It's bigger than a hotel room. So, anyways, guys, I'm I'm gonna go. I've been on here an hour, and that was, I wanted to see if it would work, and apparently I haven't been dropping. Yes, it's glamping, Holly. You guys haven't been lagging real bad, and apparently it's been streaming pretty well. So I might be able to do this again. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna get ready and go. Don't forget, Becky's gonna be on this afternoon and do borders. And I'll be popping in. Let me see. Today is Thursday, so you know, Mary's on tomorrow night. No lagging, and yeah, nobody said anything about it, Holly. And this is through my phone. I'm using my phone as a hotspot, so I'm Wi-Fiing through my phone, which really surprises me. I'm just really glad that it's working. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. I love you all. Thanks for popping in. Have fun. Keep up. And if anybody sees anybody else, tell them I said hi to everybody, okay? Talk to y'all later. Bye, everybody. I'm glad y'all came.